Here's a video lesson on a new sheet. This sheet is called 3/16ths, and I attached a PDF of it to the email with the link for this video. So if you're seeing this video, hopefully you're also seeing the sheet. This sheet is a system of 4 patterns that we're going to use in 2 ways with beats. It's built around the idea that on every quarter note you can have 4 16th notes, but if you introduce one rest on every quarter note, 1 16th note rest, there's 4 possible patterns. So instead of, obviously, if you play all 4 16th notes, that's all you can do on the quarter note. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and But if you introduce a rest, you get 4 different patterns. And on the sheet they're A, B, C, and D. The A pattern is putting the rest on the last 16th note. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and The B pattern, as I've got them, now there's no official order for the patterns, but the B pattern on my sheet is the rest on the and count. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and And then on the next pattern, rest on the E count. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and Finally, resting on the number, on the downbeat. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and Without the counts, they all sound the same. Right? They're 3 hits and a rest. You'll notice that in A, B, and C, the notation changes halfway through the bar. So in A, the first 2 counts are 3 16th notes and a 16th note rest. Sorry, my cables are moving there. 1 E and 2 E and On counts 3 and 4, the notation is different, but on the drums it sounds the same. 2 16ths and an 8th note. What I also sometimes refer to in the lessons as the coconut. 3 E and 4 E and Now technically, we're not playing the count there or even counting it. 3 E and 4 E and, because the 8th note that's on and covers over that last 16th note. If you were playing an instrument like a flute, any instrument where you could sustain the note, that bar would sound like this. Dot, 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 dot. So there would be a difference depending on how it's notated. But on the drums, it doesn't matter because all of our sounds are single hits. The second way it's notated on counts 3 and 4 is the more common way that you're going to see it in sheets. And we've already seen it a bunch in a bunch of songs we've done. Similarly, B and C on counts 1 and 2 show the raw 16th note version using the 16th note rest, and then they show the version with the 8th note taking up that resting space. So just remember that as you read through them, each bar, the counts all sound the same, even if the notation changes. Obviously for D, there's no difference because you can't fit an 8th note into what's the spaces that are left because you have to rest on the first count with a 16th note rest. So I would recommend playing each section multiple times and then immediately moving to the next one without stopping, because making the transitions is part of the skill we're developing. For this video right now, I'm just going to play each bar once without stopping so it doesn't take up too much time. But you should play them, there was repeat signs on each bar, you should play them at least twice. 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and Also important to note is the hand patterns I used. I'm basing everything off of the alternating hand, so that if we were playing a full bar of 16th notes, 1, E, and it would be right, left, right, left. Whichever count is rested, I'm not using that hand. So for example, the first one is right, left, rest, right, left, rest. Simple enough. But B, C, and D require a little bit of processing. B is right, left, right, left, because that and count that you're not playing would have been a right hand. 1, E, and 2, E, and 3, E, and E, and So I want you to try and stick to that pattern, because otherwise your hands end up reversing back and forth if you go right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And that's a surefire way to lose count. C, same idea. The note, you go 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and so that's right, left, right, left. If you were leading from the left hand, it would all be the opposite. And the last one, because it starts on the E count, start it with your left hand. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and Okay, that's the first section. The second section of the sheet is also marked A, B, C, and D because the rhythms are the same. So the middle section of A of the sheet, the A from that is the same rhythm as the A from the first section. So now what we do is we play straight eighth notes on the hi-hat, and you alternate between playing the rhythm in the bass drum and then in the snare drum. So A sounds like this. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and that can be challenging because the left hand is going faster than the right. And if we're right-handed, we find that a little bit frustrating to have the right hand going slower. B sounds like this. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and E and 3 E and 4 E and C. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and E and 3 E and 4 E and Finally, D. It's kind of the strangest one because you don't play on the downbeat with the drum. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and E and 4 E and Okay. Again, practice them multiple times and then challenge yourself to switch between them without stopping. The final section on the sheet, same idea, but now we're basing it on a really simple beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and all of the rhythms are happening on the hi-hat. You can also try them on the ride cymbal. So A, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 2 E and 3 E and B, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 4 E and C, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 3 E and 4 E and Now I'm just alternating from hi-hat to ride just for the demonstration. Obviously you should stick on the hi-hat as you practice it and then move to the ride to practice it. You can, once you're comfortable, do what I'm doing. But I'm just doing it to demonstrate. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 3 E and 4 E and Okay. All of these are kind of dry, clinical sounding, right? Because it's the same pattern over and over again. But it's the vocabulary of rhythms that you're then going to see. It's going to come up in a lot of songs, in fills and in beats. And you can also use it as the basis to create your own patterns. So let's go back to the middle section. And we're going to mix them up. So I'm going to play I'm going to make a 1-bar beat. Counts 1 and 2 are from A, 3 and 4 from D. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and E and 4 E and 1 E and E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and you can make any combination you want. I'm going to try this one. I'm going to play count 1 from A, count 2 from B, count 3 from C, count 4 from D. 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and yeah? I'll do that last one, that last pattern with the third section. 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and so it can start to make even a simple beat start to sound quite interesting. Even if you're playing and you just throw it in on one count. I'm going to use the B. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. You can use the D on count 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The C. So I'm just starting to mix them up. So you want to have all of that vocabulary in your hands so you're not always stuck just playing eighth notes on the hi-hat. That's a fun one if you use B and then D. Okay, so there's lots of options, and I hope that practicing this will make it seem smooth and really natural in your playing, so when it shows up in songs we're learning or songs we're creating, that you'll have it at your fingertips. And any questions about the video, just send me an email, and I will see you at the next lesson. Happy practicing.